Welcome, everyone, and glad to have you with us from Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. Hockey and all of his friends ready to go and amped up for what we have in store. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see, the number 3 team in the country, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on a team recharged after a much-needed bye week, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Gamecocks will put total leather and we'll get started. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. The Rebels offense will get the first swing of the game. And this guy feels like a throwback. Back in the day, the running backs were always the stars. This guy fits that mold.
And he can do a lot of different things, too. He's not a one-trick pony. This guy can tote the rock. He can catch the ball. He can block. We might even see him throw the ball in this game. This is a jack of all trades.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Hauls it in, looking for space. He gets a block. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. So South Carolina's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but
running toward the tape. He's at the 10, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, South Carolina! There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible because he'll make it happen.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Give to the running back. Powers through the defender. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. The give from the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And the Rebels decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes a move. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Hold and fire complete. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Kept it on the ground last time. Let's see if they go back to it on second down. Now the play fake. He's going for a big play downfield. Fires and picked off. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26. That's caught. It's Harris.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Grabbed in the middle. It's Priestcorn. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. The give to the back. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Rebels look to keep this drive humming. To the ground, he's got it again. Keeps the legs moving. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. They've controlled the football on this drive. The 8th play will be a 3rd and 3. They'll try to get the first through the air. Fires to the big fella. The Rebels are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. On the run, it's Parrish. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. They'll operate out of split backs. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the 1st quarter. Go and get things started here in the 2nd. The give. Tackled, but he has a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Got some work to do on 2nd down after that last one. They need 13. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. He's got it. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. He got it. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He'll do it himself. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? Back to throw, it's Sellers. Quickly complete. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down. New set of downs after that completion. Handoff from the gun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Line getting set on 2nd down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. The Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. Like, the passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field, find those guys down the field.
You know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
Timeout called here by the defense is the first one they've used this half. And the Rebels will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the returner will be dragged down. Line gets set, 1st down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. To the air, it's Sellers. Finds the tight end. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. With the catch, it's Harbor. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. And the Gamecocks getting set on 1st and 10. It's caught. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Sanders. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll just keep slinging it. Fires to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. 6th play of the drive coming up. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Got his man down the middle. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. They'll throw it on 1st down. Getting some heat. Plows through the defense. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks! Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. The give to the tailback. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. He's going to pass. Fires toward the end zone. He can't haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
So far from there in Columbia.
The Rebels will kick it away to crank up the 2nd half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Runs through the tackle. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Gets it out fast. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. A 3rd and long coming up here. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. They'll run the screen.
Great job on defense. They did their film study. On 3rd down, they're trying to dial up the screen, see if they can get these pass rushers way up the field, but no can do. They get a tackle for loss on the play, now setting up 4th.
This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. Trying to start the drive with a pass. At midfield, he's got room. And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the 1st down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. It's caught. And he's brought down after a nice gain. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. Able to make the tackle, but not before he gets 5 yards down to the 21. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Hard running there. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the 1st down. Now the crowd responding in the red zone, trying to help this defense. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Here comes 2nd down, and this crowd is turning it up a notch. The play action fake. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. Looking for a man. It's Dart. Lets it go to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And he'll try to make it 2 for 2, this time from 35 yards away. Splits the uprights. It's good. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense.
Oh, what a grab by the defense. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
That is exactly what most offenses will do. Big momentum play. My defense creates a turnover. I'm being aggressive. I'm going for the big score, the big play down the field. They get rewarded. They get the big passing touchdown.
After the touchdown, if they could get this 2, we'll have a tie ball game. From the gun. Trying to get to it. Looking for the end zone, and he won't find it. The sack, and the lead remains at 2. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. On the run, it's Sanders. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Off play action. They're trying to get to it. He'll pull it down. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. Bunch formation trying to confuse the secondary. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Trying to impose their will with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's got an open man. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. The Gamecocks have their offense in high gear. Leaves it with the running back. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. We have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. Now on 2nd down. Wide receiver shows motion. To the ground with the back. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air.
Ball carried by a quarterback. Loses 6. Now, 4th down.
And the Gamecocks line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Takes the handoff, and he's going right. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Caught behind the line. It's Watkins. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. They stop him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. On the run, it's Sanders. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd down.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on 3rd down? To the ground to try to move the chains. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. Here he goes breaking the pocket.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. That's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off, he takes off, and gets a positive gain.
They're working that left side. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. They'll leave it with him. Gets it inside the 10, picks up a yard. They'll mark it at the 9. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Makes the grab on the left. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And it's right down the boulevard. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Grabbed on the outside, it's Wells. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. He'll try the left side. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Caught over the middle, it's Wells. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. He wants to throw. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Coming after him. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. He wants to throw it again. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. The completion well past the sticks. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the brain trust will go to work. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Hauls it in. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's Parrish. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Got it in the middle, it's Watkins. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. They'll try to get it in with the run. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long. Touchdown, Ole Miss! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Really good execution by this offense late in the game, under a minute, score to take the lead. It's what you draw up, it's what you dream about, but now my defense has to go on the field and get me one more stop.
He's not going to make it. Still a 1-point game here in the 4th and hope to push this edge out to a field goal. Bringing it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Harbor. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. Pulls it in. It's Brown. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. They'll use a timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Movement here from the tight end. The inside handoff. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. A huge pressurized kick coming right now as this game hangs in the balance. Timeout called by the defense, and the clock is stopped with 18 seconds left. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. There's a lot of celebrating going on over there after taking the lead, but there is still time on the clock. That last field goal looks like the game winner if they can keep them from getting in field goal range here right at the end. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Quick completion on the out route. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. Dropping back, it's Dart. Feeling some... And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. I know a lot of people thought this was going to be a blowout, but this team said, just when you think you have all the answers, I change the questions.
It's so true, Reese. I mean, they had a lot of dudes that we were talking to leading up to this game just had a chip on their shoulder. They just didn't feel like they were being respected, and they wanted to come out and they wanted to prove a point. And David, they did exactly just that.
And it's so much easier to be the underdog. It's so much easier to coach that team and you go, hey, they're ranked. Everybody's talking about them. You don't have a chance. It just builds all that momentum, all that hate, and you just pour it out on the field.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.